June 17th, 1997. The first day of summer. Today marked that every exam, essay, piece of homework, classroom note jotted, anything related to school was over. I was 13 without a single worry. I never thought much about this day, but I would soon find out that this sunny day would be my most memorable moment of my life. My day started like any other day for a kid that just ended school, sleeping late, watching TV, video games. After an hour I got restless, so I decided to take a bike ride to one of my friend's houses. When I got there, I knocked on the door. There was no answer. I knocked on it again, waited a little bit more. There was still no answer. I finally gave up, so I just realized he just wasn't home. I was off to visit another friend down the street. I made my way back to the house, and then... Time passed from this point, and I wouldn't be able to tell you the first thing that would just happen to me. I woke up thinking I was just getting out of a nap. However, my bed seemed to have been replaced by a floor of asphalt. A cop with Mare aviator sunglasses blocked my view of the sky. He said,
"Don't you worry, the ambulance is on its way."
I asked him, what happened? He said,
"You got hit by a car."
Everything started to become clear. The ambulance rushed me over to the local park where I was then airlifted to a hospital. Every other EMT was asking me,
"What's your name?
Where do you live?
Are your parents home?
Where do they work?
How old are you?"
I kept passing from one medic to another, hearing the same questions over and over. I just wanted it to stop. Once I got into the emergency room, the doctors pulled my stretcher down the hallway into another room. I began to get stuck with tubes for IV pumps, painkillers, blood. I was in a lot of pain. Every time they shifted my leg, I couldn't help but clench my teeth. I was still unaware of the amount of injuries I had. They moved me to the operating room and they had to fix my leg. I woke up a couple hours later in the intensive care unit. I tried to move around to see my surroundings, but I had too many tubes hooked up to me. The doctors came in and out of my room periodically. I soon found out the extent of my accident. They said I was crossing the street when the car struck. The hit threw me off my bike 20 feet into either a telephone pole or a parked car. I sustained a compound fracture to my right leg. I had 2 hip fractures and an elbow fracture to my left eye. I also needed a blood transfusion for the amount of blood I lost. Muscle was caught in a fracture in my eye, so they had to perform a surgery to pull it out. I remained in critical condition for 2 days, and then I was moved to another wing for another 5. By that time, they pulled blood from my veins every 15 minutes, replaced IV bags, anything needed to stabilize me. Friends and family came occasionally. They always came with get-well cards and gifts. Even one of my friends got me a CD player with a couple of CDs. I never expected to get gifts for being injured. Then again, I also graduated middle school. It felt like the longest 7 days of my life getting out of that hospital. I was glad to be out, but I still had a lot of healing to do. I'd be in a wheelchair for another 2 months before they gave me the okay to walk. My pins would be removed only a few weeks after that. The doctors would then limit me some more, telling me not to run or play in any physical activity for another 6 months. By the time I was fully recovered, I was already halfway done with my freshman year of high school. I couldn't say that the summer was enjoyable, but I can say it was endless.